When we talk about style, the foundation always comes back to fit. The way your clothes sit on your body can either elevate your entire presence or pull it down without you even realizing it. So many people fall into the trap of thinking they need to hide behind oversized clothing or that they'll look younger if they squeeze into something too tight. The truth is, neither extreme serves you. Clothes that are too baggy drown your shape, they take away your natural silhouette, and they actually make you look older and less confident. On the other side, when something is too tight, it doesn't highlight your strengths, it highlights discomfort, and that shows in your body language more than you might think. The right fit is the balance between structure and comfort, and it's the first rule to looking fresh and stylish at any age. Now, choosing a flattering fit doesn't mean you have to wear something that hugs every curve or follows every line of your body. It means finding pieces that skim, not squeeze, and that shape, not swallow. A blazer with the right tailoring can create strong lines around your shoulders and waist without feeling restrictive. A pair of trousers with a mid-rise cut can lengthen your legs without cutting into your waist. When you start paying attention to these details, you realize that fit is less about numbers on a tag and more about proportion and balance. And when the proportion is right, your entire look appears effortless. Another important part of fit is being honest with yourself about your body as it is today. Not 10 years ago, not what you hope it will be a year from now, but right now. Clothes are meant to serve you, not the other way around. When you adjust your wardrobe to honor your present shape, you look more confident because you're not fighting with your outfit. You're not tugging at it. You're not adjusting it all day. You're not thinking about whether it clings in the wrong place. Instead, you're free to carry yourself naturally, and that freedom is what people notice. It's also helpful to remember that flattering fits aren't about covering flaws, they're about highlighting strengths. Maybe you love your neckline, so a V-neck or boat neck draws the eye upward. Maybe your waist is your best feature, so a belted dress creates a clean line. Maybe your legs are your strength, so tailored pants or skirts with the right hem bring balance to your whole frame. Everyone has features worth highlighting, and when you let fit guide you, you bring attention to the parts of yourself you want the world to see. That's not vanity, that's smart styling. Investing in tailoring is another secret that older women often skip, but it makes all the difference. Off-the-rack clothes are designed for averages, not for individuals. A small adjustment at the hem, a dart at the waist, or a sleeve shortened to the right length can completely transform the way something looks on you. And the best part is, tailoring doesn't mean spending a fortune. Sometimes even the simplest, most affordable piece can look custom-made when it's adjusted to your body. That's the power of fit, and it's why so many people who look effortlessly stylish often rely on a good tailor instead of a bigger budget. When your clothes fit well, they send subtle signals of confidence and polish. People might not be able to point out exactly why you look so put together, but they'll notice something about your presence feels sharper, fresher, more intentional. Fit has a way of cleaning up your entire look without you needing to add more accessories, more layers, or more effort. It's like editing a photo, removing the clutter and letting the subject shine. Except in this case, the subject is you. And that's why the right fit isn't just about fabric, it's about self-presentation. Think about the people you've seen who always look stylish, even if their outfit is simple. More often than not, it comes down to fit. A crisp white shirt tucked perfectly into trousers, a dress that moves with them instead of against them, a jacket that frames their shoulders without hanging like a blanket. These are not complicated pieces. They're not loud, they're not trendy, but they're flattering, and flattering always wins. It wins over age, it wins over trends, and it wins over the need to constantly reinvent your wardrobe. Because when your clothes fit you right, they don't just dress you, they define you. Color has a way of changing everything about how you present yourself and how others respond to you. And it is one of the most underrated tools when it comes to looking fresh and stylish. As people get older, there's often a tendency to lean heavily into darker colors, neutrals, or muted tones because they feel safe and timeless. While neutrals absolutely have their place, what gets lost in that process is the energy and brightness that color brings to your overall appearance. Color isn't about being loud or flashy. It's about choosing tones that bring out your natural vibrancy and frame your face in a way that makes you look awake, alive, and engaged. When color is used intentionally, it has the power to make you look instantly more refreshed without changing anything else about your outfit. The most important area to think about color is near your face. A blouse, scarf, necklace, or even earrings in the right shade can brighten your skin tone and make your eyes stand out in a way that neutral shades cannot. For example, softer pastels can add warmth and a subtle glow, while jewel tones like emerald or sapphire can add richness and depth that makes you appear polished. It's less about following a rule book and more about experimenting with what shades make your features pop. Sometimes even just a small touch of color, like a coral lipstick or a turquoise pendant, can shift your entire look from tired to radiant. That's the beauty of color. It doesn't require an overhaul, just thoughtful placement. Color also affects mood and perception in ways we don't always notice, but others do. Wearing bright, uplifting colors like blues, greens, or reds can project energy, approachability, and confidence. If you've ever noticed how someone walks into a room in a bold colored dress or blazer and commands attention, that's not by accident. It's not that the color is doing the work for them, it's that the color gives them a presence that amplifies the confidence they already carry. Darker tones tend to recede, while brighter tones come forward, and that subtle detail is what makes people take notice when you choose to use color strategically. It's also worth remembering that color doesn't mean abandoning sophistication. You don't have to step out in neon pink or electric yellow unless that's your style. Adding color can be as simple as swapping out a black sweater for one in a rich burgundy, or choosing a navy coat instead of another gray one. Small changes like these create variation and freshness without feeling overdone. Accessories are another low-risk way to bring in color. Shoes, handbags, and jewelry allow you to test different shades without committing to a full outfit in that tone. The goal isn't to overwhelm, but to enhance. And once you see how the right color can make your complexion glow, you'll start to notice how much more alive you look compared to an all-neutral wardrobe. When using color, balance is key. Too many contrasting tones at once can create distraction, while too little color can leave you looking washed out. A good approach is to choose one main color accent and let the rest of your outfit support it. For instance, pairing a vibrant teal blouse with simple black pants and neutral shoes allows the teal to stand out without competing. That way the color works as the star of your look instead of getting lost in a mix of shades. This kind of balance keeps you looking intentional rather than accidental, and it makes every outfit look carefully put together even if it's simple. Color also has the power to make older women look more youthful, not because it hides age, but because it projects vitality. A splash of lavender, soft pink, or sky blue can lift your whole appearance by adding lightness. These tones have a natural freshness that complements skin as it changes over time. On the other hand, earth tones like rust, olive, or mustard can add depth and richness that signal confidence and strength. It's about finding the palette that makes you feel most like yourself, while still introducing variety that keeps your wardrobe from feeling repetitive. The moment you step into color that aligns with your energy, it shows, and that effect is what people remember. The greatest thing about using color wisely is that it doesn't require a lot of money, effort, or constant reinvention. A few carefully chosen, colorful pieces in your wardrobe can rotate endlessly with your neutrals, giving you dozens of combinations that all feel fresh. This is why stylists emphasize having a color palette. It simplifies shopping and dressing while ensuring everything you own works together. When you know your best shades, you not only look brighter, you also feel more confident stepping out because you're not second-guessing whether your outfit gives the right impression. Confidence paired with color creates a presence that feels magnetic, and it's one of the simplest ways older women can maintain a stylish edge that looks effortless. Accessories are often underestimated, yet they can completely transform the way an outfit looks and feels. They are the small details that carry a lot of weight, and when used thoughtfully, they add personality, energy, and freshness without requiring you to buy a whole new wardrobe. For older women, accessories play an even bigger role because they can instantly modernize a classic outfit and make it feel current. A simple black dress can be elevated with a bold necklace or an elegant scarf, while a plain blouse can come alive with a pair of statement earrings. The beauty of accessories is that they allow you to experiment with style in a way that feels low risk but high impact. The key to accessorizing smartly is choosing pieces that reflect your personality. Accessories are not about copying what's trendy at the moment. They're about showcasing who you are in a subtle but noticeable way. If you enjoy a sophisticated and refined look, pearls or minimalist jewelry might speak for you. If you're bold and adventurous, colorful scarves or chunky bracelets can add that spark. The point is that accessories communicate before you even say a word. And when they align with your energy, they tell your story without you needing to explain yourself. That's why people who accessorize with intention always seem to have a unique style signature that others admire. Scarves, for example, are one of the most versatile accessories for older women. They add color, texture, and dimension to an outfit, and they can be worn in endless ways, draped loosely over the shoulders, tied around the neck, or even added to a handbag for a pop of flair. A scarf can soften the neckline, brighten the face, and add a layer of sophistication that feels effortless. It's a small detail, but it makes an outfit look complete rather than unfinished. That is the power of accessories. They complete the look in ways clothing alone cannot. Jewelry is another powerful tool for freshness. Statement earrings can draw attention upward and frame the face beautifully, while delicate chains or layered necklaces can add interest to an otherwise simple top. Rings and bracelets, when chosen with care, add polish and elegance without being overwhelming. The important part is balance. If you're wearing bold earrings, keep the rest of your jewelry minimal. Or if you choose a chunky necklace, let it be the star without competing pieces. This balance ensures that your accessories look intentional instead of cluttered, and it gives your outfit a sense of harmony. Handbags and shoes also fall under the category of accessories, and they are often the first things people notice. A well-chosen handbag can elevate even the simplest outfit, adding structure, color, or texture that makes the whole look feel stylish. Shoes are equally important, and they don't need to be high heels to be fashionable. A sleek pair of flats, elegant loafers, or comfortable yet chic boots can give you that modern edge while keeping you comfortable. Together, handbags and shoes work as finishing touches that tie the whole outfit together, and when they align with your style, they add an undeniable polish to your presence. Hats, belts, and even glasses are often overlooked, but can become defining elements of personal style. A wide-brimmed hat or a structured fedora can instantly make an outfit more sophisticated while providing practicality. Belts are excellent for adding definition to the waist and breaking up an outfit to create balance. Glasses, whether reading or sunglasses, can be both functional and stylish, with frames that highlight your facial structure and add another layer of personality. Each of these pieces, when selected thoughtfully, makes a subtle statement that enhances rather than distracts. Smart accessorizing is not about piling on more. It's about knowing when less is more and when one bold choice can carry the entire look. A simple outfit can be transformed into something memorable with just one standout accessory, and that's the beauty of it. You don't need a closet full of clothes. You need the right accents that give life to the clothes you already have. Accessories allow older women to showcase individuality, add vibrancy, and stay current without compromising comfort or authenticity. They prove that freshness and style doesn't come from starting over. It comes from adding the right touch that makes every outfit feel alive. One of the smartest fashion choices you can make is to build your wardrobe around timeless pieces that never go out of style, because those are the anchors that keep you looking polished no matter what the current trends are. A well-fitted blazer, a crisp white shirt, a classic pair of jeans, or a simple black dress have stood the test of time for a reason. They flatter, they adapt, and they work in almost any situation. These pieces don't scream for attention, but they quietly set the foundation of your style, and when you have them ready in your closet, you never feel like you have nothing to wear. They are the staples that save you time and keep you looking put together with minimal effort. What makes timeless pieces so valuable is their flexibility. A single blazer can go from casual to formal just by changing what you pair it with, and a pair of clean, tailored trousers can work for errands, meetings, or dinners depending on how you style them. Because these pieces are neutral in their design, they allow you to add on layers, colors, or accessories without clashing. You don't have to keep up with every new fashion release when you already have a base wardrobe of classic items that act as a canvas. From there, it becomes easy to add freshness through smaller touches that give your look a modern spin. This is where mixing in trends comes in. Trends bring excitement, they add freshness, and they prevent your style from becoming stagnant. The mistake many people make, however, is either avoiding trends altogether because they feel too young for them, or going overboard and letting trends overwhelm their entire wardrobe. The balance lies in blending just enough modern pieces with your timeless items so that you look current without looking like you're trying too hard. A trendy handbag, a new cut of denim, or a seasonal color in your top can breathe new life into your staples without demanding that you reinvent your entire style. When you mix timeless with trendy, you give yourself the best of both worlds. The timeless elements provide polish, structure, and a sense of sophistication, while the trendy pieces add personality and freshness. Think of it like seasoning a dish. You don't need to change the whole recipe. You just need a little extra flavor to make it exciting. A black dress that you've had for years can feel brand new with a pair of shoes in the latest style or a belt in a current design. That balance between old and new creates harmony in your look, and it ensures that you stay stylish at every age without losing yourself in fleeting fads. Another benefit of investing in timeless pieces is the quality that often comes with them. Classic items are worth spending a little more on because they're designed to last, and when you care for them, they serve you for years. A high-quality trench coat, a leather handbag, or a pair of well-made shoes will not only outlast fast fashion, but will also continue to look better over time. And because these items never truly go out of style, you'll always find new ways to pair them with whatever modern touches you decide to add. It's a wardrobe strategy that saves you money in the long run while keeping you stylish season after season. Timeless pieces also help create consistency in your personal style. When people see you in clothes that always look sharp and reliable, it communicates confidence and clarity. Then, when you add a trendy accessory or color, it feels intentional rather than forced. You're not chasing trends, you're choosing how to use them to enhance what you already have. That difference is subtle, but it's what separates people who always look put together from those who look like they're trying to keep up. Trends should support your style, not dictate it, and timeless pieces give you the foundation to make that possible. In the end, investing in timeless pieces and mixing them with modern trends is not about owning the most clothes. It's about owning the right clothes. It's about curating a wardrobe that reflects who you are while still being open to freshness and evolution. When you strike that balance, your style becomes both dependable and dynamic, allowing you to show up in any setting looking like the best version of yourself without ever feeling out of date or overdressed. Style is not only about what you wear, it's also about how you present yourself through the details that many people overlook. Grooming is one of those details that has an incredible impact on your overall appearance, yet it often gets brushed aside. The truth is, even the most expensive outfit can lose its power if grooming is ignored, because what people notice first is not just the clothes, but how you carry yourself in them. Well-kept hair, polished shoes, neat nails, and thoughtful details create a sense of completeness that makes your entire look feel intentional and refined. These things may seem small, but together they make the difference between looking average and looking polished. Hair is one of the most noticeable aspects of grooming because it frames your face and shapes your presence. The right haircut and color can take years off your appearance, not by hiding age, but by enhancing vitality. Healthy, shiny hair signals that you take care of yourself, and that impression carries weight. It doesn't have to mean spending hours at a salon every week, but it does mean finding a cut and style that works with your natural texture and keeping it maintained. Something as simple as trimming split ends, refreshing your color, or styling your hair with a bit of volume can instantly make you look sharper and more put together, no matter what you're wearing. Skincare is another crucial element that supports a polished look. It's not about creating a perfect complexion, but about keeping skin healthy, hydrated, and cared for. When your skin looks refreshed, makeup becomes optional rather than essential, and that natural glow enhances any outfit you put on. A basic routine with cleanser, moisturizer, and sunscreen goes a long way in maintaining that healthy appearance. As skin changes with age, adding hydration and protection can make a huge difference in how vibrant you look. When your skin is taken care of, everything else about your style looks elevated because you appear fresh and energetic. Clothing details also matter more than most people realize. An outfit might be made up of great pieces, but if the hem is frayed, the shirt is wrinkled, or the shoes are scuffed, it takes away from the overall impression. On the other hand, pressing your clothes, shining your shoes, and ensuring your garments are in good condition communicates that you pay attention to yourself. These finishing touches require only a little extra effort, but they signal polish and care. It's the difference between someone thinking you just threw something on and someone seeing you as intentional and stylish. Nails, accessories, and makeup fall into the category of details that add subtle but powerful impact. Well-kept nails, even with clear polish, add to the sense of being groomed. Accessories like watches, belts, and jewelry should be clean and in good condition because tarnished or worn pieces can distract instead of enhance. Makeup doesn't have to be heavy or elaborate. Even the simplest touch of mascara, blush, or lip color can brighten your whole look. These are not about vanity, they're about creating a polished presence that feels cohesive and complete. Posture and body language are often overlooked, but are just as much a part of grooming as anything else. Standing tall, moving with ease, and carrying yourself with confidence amplify everything you wear. An outfit looks entirely different on someone slouching versus someone who holds themselves with strength. Body language tells the world how you feel about yourself, and when paired with attention to grooming, it creates a lasting impression of freshness and style. Confidence and care in the small details come together to form an energy that no single outfit can provide on its own. What ties all of this together is the understanding that grooming and details are not extras. They are essentials that complete your style. They are what make people look at you and see someone who is put together, intentional, and fresh. Clothes may catch the eye first, but grooming and details are what hold attention. And they are the finishing touches that leave a lasting impression. When you prioritize these small but powerful aspects of presentation, you elevate your entire look in a way that feels effortless and authentic.